a babysitter, a child's drawing, and a Christmas Eve mystery that still has no explanation. This case starts with a simple picture, one that showed something the security cameras completely missed. A little boy drew a visitor in a red hat, but the face was just a frantic scribble. The most chilling part? The figure was standing in a spot where no person could possibly be. This all happened on December 24th, 2020, in Austin, Texas. A young woman named Jules Harper was babysitting 6-year-old Milo while his parents were at a short work event. The house was decorated for Christmas. Everything seemed normal, except for what Milo kept saying. He insisted, "Santa's already here, but he's not the good one." Jules tried to brush it off as a child's imagination, but an unsettling feeling started to creep in. She checked the home's security camera feed on her phone. The living room was quiet, lit only by the colorful lights on the Christmas tree. Nothing seemed out of place. Then she replayed the footage, this time with the audio turned up. That's when she heard it. Faint, raspy breathing impossibly close to the camera's microphone. It was followed by a gentle tap dot 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 on the living room window, but the sound was coming from inside the room. Jules looked up from her phone. Milo was no longer playing. He was sitting perfectly still, staring intently at the corner of the hallway just outside the living room, as if he was tracking something moving there. "What are you looking at, buddy?" Jules asked, her heart starting to pound. She got up and walked over to the hallway, peering into the shadows. It was completely empty. When she turned back, Milo was drawing furiously, his crayon pressing hard into the paper. Suddenly, the lights in the house flickered off and then on again. Jules glanced at the camera feed on her phone. This time, she saw the ornaments on the Christmas tree swinging slightly, as if someone had just brushed past them. But there was no one there. The room was empty. Just then, Milo walked over and handed her his drawing. Her blood ran cold. The picture showed her, Jules, sitting on the couch, looking at her phone. But standing in the hallway corner was a tall, distorted figure wearing a Santa hat. Its arms were unnaturally long, with one hand resting high up on the wall. And then she saw the most terrifying detail. Milo had drawn tiny footprints on the ceiling right above the corner, as if something had crawled there upside down. As she stared at the horrifying drawing, a soft, raspy voice whispered from the empty hallway. It said, "Milo?" It wasn't her voice. When Milo's parents returned home an hour later, they found the front door locked from the inside. They had to use their spare key to get in. Milo was sitting calmly by the Christmas tree, holding his drawing. But Jules was gone. When they asked Milo where she went, he just said, he said she opened the door. But the security system's log showed that no doors or windows had been opened all night. The police searched the house and found nothing. Jules Harper had vanished without a trace. The only clue ever found was discovered the next morning. A single bright red thread was snagged on the wall in the hallway corner, far too high for anyone to reach without a ladder. Would you ever babysit on Christmas Eve after hearing a story like this? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you like strange stories, make sure to subscribe.